We started working with each other probably 8 or 9 months ago now. Last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Yeah, it's been an eventful journey getting everything set up, and I know you guys have been busy doing stuff in between. To start with, do you want to just introduce yourselves, what your company is and what you do?
Yeah, of course. So my name's Charlotte and this is Steph, and we are husband and wife, and we run a plumbing company called Valley's Gas. We've been running our company now for just over 2 years. It's just the both of us at the moment. However, we do plan to expand very, very soon, hopefully. And we are in South Wales and cover most of that place also.
Excellent. And just share with me what the reason was you guys decided to get into business in the first place.
Basically, obviously, he was working for a company, just long hours, not very good pay, to be fair. And it was just more of the life balance that I wanted. Then starting your own company, you don't actually realise you get less. But
you're in charge of your own life now.
Yeah, so obviously if I needed to have a time off in the morning, I can. So it's been better that way.
Is that the main reason you was looking for more time? You wanted more control.
Yeah.
So you made the decision to kind of burn your bridges from the employment world and take this massive risk.
Yeah.
Both give up employment.
But you come on recently.
Completely give up employment, and we just want something for our little boy's future as well.
Are you fully in Valley Gas now, are you, Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm fully there.
Excellent.
Completely.
How was that transition for you?
Scary, very, very scary. Like, there's sometimes I even think now, did I make the best decision? And since I think we've been with you guys, it's very clear that I did.
Yeah. And what makes you say that?
I think it's, again, having the control in my life and knowing that I'm my own boss. And again, having something for our little boy in the future, to look at him and say, this is going to be yours one day, I think means a lot.
How have you found working together? Because again, husband and wife, you obviously got a strong relationship, and being in business together, how have you found that?
Sometimes challenging.
Very challenging.
Especially when she don't listen. But other than that, it's not too bad. Because she stays in the office, so if it'd be a bit different if we actually work together on site. So
yeah, definitely. I think it's just balancing each other out, whereas Steph specialises in obviously on site and I specialise in the admin and the sales part of things. I think it's just a learning curve for both of us as well.
Well, it's interesting because I remember our first ever conversation when we had the call, and you was obviously looking for someone who could help you bring in the leads and just looking for clarity on how to set up the business correctly. So if we take it right back to the beginning, do you remember how you first came across Rebuild Trades?
I think it was Facebook.
Okay.
Watching a Facebook campaign, and I watched the testimonials then of Origin and MPH. And obviously with MPH obviously struck home because obviously the South Wales company also going from, I think it was 80,000 at the time to over 400,000. And it was literally the perfectly same boat of where he started, where we are now. So it just inspired us then to take the same leap as obviously he did and work with you guys.
So scrolling through Facebook, see one of our Facebook ads. I think you might have watched the demo video and then came across our testimonials.
Yeah.
And then you booked a call, told us kind of what it is that you was looking for. Had you worked with any other internet marketing companies before that?
We didn't, obviously, we had a chat about, obviously, your background with Yell. So we did have a slight dabble in Yell, pretty much. I obviously can't say the word, but they messed us about and I lost a lot of money. But they didn't deliver on their promises of what they provided. Yeah, we have worked with, I think that was more of just a selling individual of his product, and it was all about him and he didn't really help us much. Obviously, with you being hands-on, it was basically, use the course, go learn yourself with him. But obviously you guys then, any questions, you're there to answer and just help along the way, really.
So you'd been kind of burnt in the past. So coming across us and seeing like these promises that was making, like we've always say, and we always do, and I make it my mission to, that there are no guarantees.
No.
I've always try and make it as clear as possible because I want to work with you long term. And I think honesty is the most important part of that relationship, and we'll always do that. So what was it kind of made you kind of be willing to take the risk in working with us after you'd been burnt so many times?
Well, from personally me, I think it was more of yourself. Obviously, when we had a first chat, and it was just the likability factor of yourself as well. And then obviously you told us what you can bring, and then we just sat down and had a bit of chat about it. And then I think we decided quite quickly we wanted just to try to invest in you more than...
I was quite dubious, I'm not going to lie, because obviously when you're starting up a business, like we've just mentioned, obviously we burnt by other companies and we did lose quite a lot of money. So I just thought, oh, it's going to be another one of these and we're going to spend quite a lot of money to get burnt again. So I was obviously very dubious. I watched the demo and I was like, right, okay, yeah, we'll have a go. But again, I think it's the likability factor that you come from a sales background like myself, and it's just you're just really a very relatable person. And I think, yeah, we bought into the business, but I think we bought into you first as a person, and just the way that you work is just so unique and personal. I definitely think that was the main factor that got me interested first. And then after that, I actually looked into testimonies and things. And then we just went from there. And I kept on looking into your reviews and into your testimonies. And I was just more than happy to take that leap.
Do you feel that now you've kind of worked with us for 9 months, do you feel that we've delivered on the expectations that we set for you at the start?
And more. Definitely. You've just gone above and beyond everything that we could possibly want. I didn't expect the website to look as amazing as it does. I didn't expect you to be as hands-on. I didn't expect the team to be as hands-on. You've just done a job second to none. It's brilliant.
Really appreciate that, and it's been really great working with you guys. Like, you saw what it was that was doing, you looked at the testimonials, and I do remember you kind of coming on board pretty quickly. So you was pretty decisive with making the decision. So since you've been a part of it, there's obviously a lot that you've learned that you could never know before you joined.
Absolutely.
So you've got a bit of information beforehand, and then you've got to take that risk. So if there was someone now, say, watching this video, and they was in your position back at the start where you saw a Facebook ad, you know that it's going to be an investment to do this, what would your advice be to that person?
It's going to be scary. It is. Obviously, different packages at different prices, but obviously I think we went for the basically all package, which obviously is scary in itself. Just take that risk, really. I would say, obviously, if you want your future to grow and your business to grow, then it's a lot of risks and a lot of decisions you need to make in that business.
I think we can be quite relatable as a small business. There's just the two of us, and yeah, I mean, it is a lot of money, but oh my gosh, it's worth it, and you will get that money back and more if you just take this risk and you take the leap. You want your business to be better. We build trades to be on your side. You need that army behind you to help you. You 100%, you will be happy.
I really appreciate that. And at the time when we first started speaking to each other, do you know how many leads that you was getting into the business, or was it all word of mouth at the time?
A little bit of Facebook campaigns now and again, basically when I had spare money to do it. Yeah, word of mouth.
Maybe 1 or 2 people contacting us.
Yeah, like boiler leads just coming in, say probably, I'd say about 1 a week, but obviously no guarantees of getting them then. Yeah, but it was word of mouth and a little bit of Facebook advertising, but nothing other than that.
And we've just finished your 10-day launch, where we've set up this machine for you over the past few months. We saw it, we've worked on it, we then launch it, which is obviously a really scary time because now you're putting more money into the actual campaign.
Yeah.
So just share with me as much as you can about kind of how you was feeling before it, and then how it went, and kind of what your thoughts are now it's over and we're looking at the next steps.
Well, obviously, like you said at the start, obviously it is an experiment. There's not a guaranteed lead that you get per day or week or per 10 days that you launch. It is just literally a massive risk, and you just basically put your money into the dark and going, hopefully people will come to us, which I think they have, because we've counted and obviously monitored now. So in the 10 days, we've had 80 quotes requests. Then obviously that's about 8 a day. So out of them, we've provided 16 quotes. We've actually completed 2 of the jobs. We've got another 2, well, one actually tomorrow, another one next week. We are waiting to hear back of 2, but they are very happy to go ahead. It's literally just dates. So the money we put in at the moment, I think we have, obviously for the launch, I think we have over doubled it at the moment.
So have you got the quote values of those jobs that you know have sold?
The 2 job quotes are roughly the same, because even though they come through as a boiler lead, they wanted radiators and bolted on work also. So the first two that we've actually completed was £3,000 each. Obviously, materials out of that. The one tomorrow is another boiler job. They went for our main package, and then the one I think it is booked in on the 22nd. They have gone for our 10-year warranty, the Baxi then. So the best boiler we offer really for the turn for warranty. So they have already booked in for that.
So you've booked 4 in, but potentially how many from those 80? If we give it a few more weeks, because of course, if I get a quote today, I might not buy the boiler for a few weeks.
Yeah, we've
actually
had, yeah, obviously then 2 that we are waiting to hear. They've actually sort of agreed the price, but they're not in a position yet, but they are sort of booking in with us at the end of the year. Obviously, we just need to keep touch base with them, really.
Yeah, there's quite a few that we need to keep in touch with, to be honest with you. There's people now who's going into winter and they want that service, they want the new boiler for winter and things like that. There's just maybe a couple of people who have said, oh, we're just going to wait a few weeks. We're very happy with the price. We're very happy to use you and book in. They're happy with the process. So from the website, the communication with ourselves, to the quoting, to the pricing, they've commented on outstanding that our communication have been with them. So yeah, I mean, there's loads of people that have basically said we are very, very happy with you and we will be booking in with you, just obviously further on down the line. So there are quite a number of people that I still have to keep in touch with in regards to that.
So realistically, I mean, from what you've got so far, and like, again, we got to remember that you've launched in like the worst time for boilers.
Yeah. We're in the middle of boilers not getting made fast enough as also. So it's a really big shortage on boilers. So that have been a bit of an obstacle, but we got past that as well. And people are still now coming in. I think we've had another 3 quote requests a day and a call back, and also a home survey request. So obviously they're going to be booked in today also. Obviously, like I said, got a boiler tomorrow with another quote on the way home from that boiler. And they basically have seen the quote and then give us a home survey request, which normally to us means they are really happy with the price and they just want you to come around just to give that little last bit of a check, just to make sure it is the right thing for them. And then obviously book them in also. So yeah, we got another 3 quotes to get out today, another one tomorrow, and then I think it's another one then.
It's busy.
Thursday.
Who doesn't want to be busy?
Good problem.
Yeah, it's a very good problem.
It is, absolutely. It is a good problem.
Expand on that if you could, guys, because again, there's a lot of marketing agencies out there now that kind of preach that they can generate you leads, and a lot of companies they can run some Facebook ads or whatnot. But again, part of the reason why it took us so long to build this is because, yes, we're generating you the leads, but we're also giving the functionality where they can book a home survey, they can see the prices, etc. So how's that felt to be able to just look at your phone, get a notification through, and know that you've actually got an appointment in someone's house to go and visit them?
I think loads of people, to me anyway, on the phone have actually commented how professional the website is as well, and how easy it is for them to just not even speak to us, but to just because in this day and age, I mean, who wants to speak over the phone? People just do it all over the internet. So for them to see a rough price in front of them, I think that grabs their attention to maybe want to speak to a person then, because that initiates that attraction to our business. I mean, I don't think we would be where we are right now if it wasn't for the absolute amazing work that's gone into our website. And also the process of, like you just said, having an email straight through with those contact details on, with what they've been interested in. So it's like we already know what they want and we can just give them a quick call and be relatable to them. So yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely the website, along with the leads and the prices in front of the customer, that's what makes us stand out, what makes you stand out as a marketing company.
How are you feeling going into the winter, seeing how successful this has been in the
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
Just based off the quotes alone over the 10 days
in a heat wave.
in obviously boiling weather, they're not thinking about putting heating on. They're not thinking about that. But obviously, when the boilers start coming on, they start breaking. They'd be looking then a lot more. So so we need to prepare for that, I think, as well.
It's good because you're building like the snowball.
Yeah,
your name's out there, you're on Facebook, you're getting that brand recognition. I mean, what did you send me that message of, Charlotte? You're getting people from 15, 20 miles away.
Yeah, so there's like people, I know you won't know where this is. However, like 15, 20 minutes down the road in Treorchy and all those kind of places. I don't understand how there's like word of mouth down there of us. We're like 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from this. So it's like, it's really, really positive to hear that people that far away are speaking about a husband and wife running a plumbing company in a small village in South Wales, and they want us to go and do the work for them. And that's all because we come on board with you guys and you've put us out there and advertised how great we are. And there's just like, it's non-stop. There's always people, oh, I know Valley Gas, you're the one who drives around in the black and yellow van, or I know Valley Gas, that's Steph, and that's Charlotte. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
we have become somewhat of a household name around, like, isn't it?
In such a short amount of time as well.
Yeah, it is crazy. But again, we could have worse problems. I mean, I definitely would rather have this type of problem where we're this busy than have nothing at all.
And how's that made you feel? Because a lot of companies, when they come to us, their biggest challenge is they aren't getting enough leads, so they don't have the confidence to expand and hire new people, etc. So it all starts with solving that problem. And I always say the biggest problem is you need to create a predictable marketing machine that you can turn on and off like a tap. When you want new leads, you turn the tap on. When you're building and planning, you can turn the tap off. Mm-hmm. So now that you've got that, now that you've actually experienced it and it's not theory and it's not some salesperson trying to sell you on it, how's that made you feel moving forward for the future of Valley Gas?
Obviously, just the future now is to just keep on going with this and just grow our work base. So employment of people, and obviously just get our brands further and obviously the reach further, but obviously with the help of you guys also. And
in terms of like the Trello and the communication, because you mentioned that it's obviously it's a new thing, like the Trello board, the WhatsApp group and things like that. So just for our benefit, we're always trying to improve. Like, I don't know if you did you see the conference call I did the other day by any chance? I know you guys.
Yeah, I jumped onto it, yeah.
Brilliant.
We missed it, but we've seen the link then. But yeah, I watched it.
So you've saw like we were always constantly trying to improve and evolve. I mean, since you came on board, we've launched the Trades Gang. We've got the app that I mentioned the other day on the conference call. We've got Phil behind us who's going to be walking you through the Trades Gang, and Dom working on the new Google ads and everything for you. So how have you found kind of the communication side of things and the overall kind of infrastructure of We Build Trades? Because you'd never know about that before you actually come on board.
No, I think it's been, the one word I want to say is clear. All the communication is very, very clear, very to the point. Like you said, obviously you guys are in sales. However, you're not like hard salesmen. You'll always get straight to the point. You'll always tell us exactly what we're getting. There's no fluffing around there. And I think that's what you need in business, is just straight to the point. This is what you're getting. This is what you need to spend. And this is what you're going to get out of there. And I definitely think that out of every single marketing company that we've worked with, I would 110% recommend you guys, just purely down to that, because when you're sort of speaking to a marketing company, they'll try and sell you this, they'll try and sell you that, whereas you just say, I think this is what you need, and this is what you're going to get out of it, and this is what you need to put into it. And I definitely think that that's the relatable factor for you guys.
What's the future for you guys now? So we've obviously got a call after to this where we're going to be talking through the setup and the Trades Gang and things like that. Because if we've got these results from what we've done so far, I've got no doubt from the data we've got from other companies that when we bolt this extra stuff on for you, it's going to streamline things even more. And people being able to actually buy the boiler online. So what are the plans for you now? Are you looking to recruit other engineers? Talk to me about where the direction is.
Obviously, just more into this campaign now. Obviously, because even though the campaign finished a couple of days ago, still leads are coming in. So we're still marking them down. We're still going to quote them. So obviously, it's literally just the next stage now is we'll be recruiting. Obviously, the stage we took yesterday, then we yourself was on the essential package, obviously with the Trades Gang. So that's going to be a massive benefit to our business also. The future then is to obviously be on your dominant package. That's what our aim is obviously from the start as the first chat, and you've just said basically, obviously we'll take it in stages, but your goal and our goal is the same. We are trying to get onto that dominant package. And just
expand the business. And I mean, we've just got our new office going now, just expand the business, recruit, and yeah, so that's basically the aim at the moment.
So have you got actually moved into the new office now, have you? What's happening?
Still building. So we're going to build an office at the moment, and then we'll be in there then full time. It's hard, obviously, because of the 6 weeks holidays.
You could probably,
Yeah, the little one's running around, so...
He wants a job?
Yeah.
When he's back in school, full time from there.
Bet that's exciting, isn't it? Moving out of the house and being able to. Brilliant. So, I mean, thank you so much for sharing your feedback, guys. As I said, it's been really great working with you, and I'm excited for the future. Seeing like you, Charlotte, being able to come full time, getting this incredible feedback from you. This is what we work so hard for. Because it can literally change lives, what it is that we're doing. So I suppose the final question that I've got is, would you recommend WeBuild Trades?
Absolutely, 1,000,000% would recommend WeBuild Trades. We don't know where we would be without you, honestly.
The same place, basically. But yeah, obviously going forward, just going off the other testimonials and obviously the other boys in the group chat and obviously the other businesses in the group chat, what they've done from your help, we want to replicate that, and there is no doubt in my mind, obviously we will be doing that with them as well, so and with you guys. So yeah, just thank you really for you and your full team, because obviously we still got to give out and then see what actually comes in. So then we can actually go, right, say the £2,000 now that we put in. I think at the moment we are roughly about 4,200 back, and that's literally profit. So that's, I think we got another 5 quotes to give out. Another one of the jobs that we've completed, their parents then want a bathroom suite. That's a lead off a lead, and obviously because they're more than happy, you normally tend to find then you get that job. Obviously their sibling or child have had it and they're happy, so that's word of mouth. Yeah, so it's literally trying to see, well, all the profit we've going now, see the bottom line of the margin, and then obviously take some of that profit then out, put it straight back in, and keep doing that constantly then.
Yeah.
So basically I want to be in the position where you showed us Origin basically hasn't knocked it off for about 3 months and spent, I don't know, I think it's about 5.5 grand the last time we've seen. Literally, we want to be in a position just literally roll it. So that's the position. But obviously at the moment, obviously we try to see what we get back and then put that small bit back in, and then obviously keep going like that and build, basically.
I think you're making this is exactly what we do. So we launch our ads, we then turn it off for a few months. So you came across our campaign in October.
Yeah, I think it was.
We've literally turned our ads off ever since then, and we've only just turned them on about a week or 2 ago, based on what you're saying. So I think you're doing the right thing. Let's turn the ads off now until maybe the start of September.
Yep.
But at the end of August, we can have another call and we can actually give a more accurate reflection of how this 10-day campaign went.
Yeah.
Because we'll be able to see everything.
With obviously the trade gangs, that's why we wanted it. So obviously trying to manage it ourselves. Like, I haven't got a clue, to be fair. Obviously, Charles literally just learning. So with the trade gangs, it'll all be documented, literally automated. So that was the big thing, that we didn't want to sort of go on the basic. We wanted the trade gangs. So that's why we added, to be fair. And obviously that then gives a true reflection of how we are doing. Because we'll just mess it up, to be honest. We will.
Speak for yourself.
You have to have more faith in yourself.
Well, no, because obviously, with, like you said, with the 8.25% go into 10, we'll miss something and they won't be accurate. So then we can't put every little bit of money into a certain thing when we are basically not working it tidy, if you get what I mean.
Like I said, I think you're making the right move. We'll obviously have our call on Friday to get the trades gang set up. So if we aim to get the trades gang done within 2 to 3 weeks and all up and running for you, by the time that's done and we launch again, we can obviously make them improvements. Yeah, have a think between now and then. Have a think about the upgrade side of things as well. Because if you do want to get them upgrades of the boiler form and whatnot, now would be a good time if we're going to have the pause of the ads. But again, it's not a necessary thing. So do you have any questions for me at this stage, guys, or anything that you wanted to add before we wrap up?
No, was it 750 plus VAT? Was it the upgrade?
750 plus VAT, and it will require you guys to fill out. We'll take the current prices that you've got, we'll put them into a spreadsheet for you, and then you'll just have to update what you need to. You can add boilers on there. You'll have to let us know how much you want to charge for the radiator if they pick a radiator, straight swap and everything. So everything's there for you. You just have to fill that in. And then we'll build this out for you, and that normally takes around 2 to 3 weeks as well. So it's this could be a good time. Just let me know.
Perfect. Yeah, no, obviously we will go ahead with it, but see now all this have come in, and then the next stage then to invest it back in, basically.
Let me once you are 100% sure if you do want to do it or not, let me know, and the sooner I can pass the instructions onto my team to get it started, the quicker it's going to get started. So just let me know as soon as, and then I'll instruct the team, and we can take it from there, guys.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
You are more than welcome, and thank you as well. I appreciate the feedback. It's been like I said, it's been great working with you. And now to the next stage.
On to the next stage.
Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. All right.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye bye.
Bye.